Just check into a room, put your key card in, and when you open, honestly, I really like this hotel. But let me zoom out a little bit so you can get a better idea of the depth. So when you walk in, right, this is how the room looks. Forgive me, it's a little bit messy, but still good. Decent. Yo, the bed is super comfortable. The pillows, yo, let me go up to the pillows. They're actually not too soft. Usually I go to hotels and like they're worn out, they're mad soft. So this is pretty good. And right now we have a nightstand. One thing I love too, this hotel gives you complimentary bath slippers. So if you have to go in the shower, you can just wear these instead of putting like a towel or something on the floor. So it's good. It also has a bunch of charging ports right here. USB though, so if you have a USB-C, you might need to carry like an adapter or something. And it's inside each of those nightstands. So one over here, and then you have another one over here, which I'm charging my Mac with. Nice. And you have a reading lamp. You can turn this on. I actually didn't even use this. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how you turn it on. But the room is really nice. The floors are super clean, yo. Hardwood floors. You have AC or heat if you want to do. You have some storage here. You have an iron board. The TV is actually smart too. Usually hotels don't have smart TVs. You'd have to carry like a Fire Stick, but this is already smart, so you can just use your phone and then just stream to it. One thing though, this hotel, if you look, you have a safe, but you don't have any fridge or any microwave. What they do give you though is an ice box. So if you're good with that, you should be alright. I was okay with that because this hotel comes with a lot of other compliments too, complimentary stuff. So when you come in here, they give you this sheet, and basically these are all the complimentary stuff it has. So you see how I mentioned the slippers, and then there is some on-demand class that you can use, and the press reader. Didn't use that, but they give you a $10 dinner credit that you can use to get food downstairs. I definitely use that. And then you also get a free drink. The flamingo, it was good. I'll show you how it looks in a bit when we get onto the bar. And then you also have complimentary popcorn and refreshments. That's really good. Also, if you're a person that loves your coffee, there is a Keurig machine, and they also have bottles of water here. Now, one thing to note is that like usually hotels will be like, yo, if you take out the bottle, you gotta pay for it. Nah, yo, they told me straight up, you can use these. I just didn't end up using it, and it's not an extra fee. So big plus to that. So big up Voco. So let me just show you again. Nice, beautiful art. The bed feels amazing. I'll show you the outside so you get an idea of what you might get a view of. It's nothing too crazy. So this is pretty much my view. Pretty much just looking over at what's across from me. Yeah. And now I'm going to show you the bathroom. So if you go over here, and open this. So forgive me, it's in here is a bit messy right now. But yeah, this is it. You get a bunch of towels, bunch of rags, all of that. They have lotion, hand wash. I carried my own lotion and my own hand wash, so I didn't end up using these, but I trust them. There is a fan on right now, so that's why you might hear that extra noise. And a lot of bird paintings. I don't know if you saw it earlier, but there were bird paintings in the pretty much the room too. And this is the shower. One thing I'm gonna warn is though, like while using this, sometimes some of the water might get out. So that's why I had to put this towel here because some of the water got out and it kind of leaked over here. But yeah, besides that, yo, I really love this hotel. It was really good. The one thing I wish it did have though is probably just a fridge and a microwave. Also, I went downstairs and asked if they had a fridge, and they said, I mean, a microwave, and they said, nah. But before I go downstairs to show you the bar, let me just give you another view. So again, I'm going to start from here at the door, and I'm going to walk in so you can get a good idea of how nice this room. Yeah, when I tell you it smells good in here too. All right, and you see, that's the bird picture I was talking about right there. And if you scroll around, that's it. And you know, this is a decent sized room. Definitely love it. Beautiful. All right, so now let's go down and check out the bar and see how. My bad. Alright, so that was our time at the Voco Hotel. Really nice. Definitely recommend it. Come by, stop by. Alright, I'm out.